PublicNemesisMedia.
So, you want to make videos but you don't know how? You've come to the right place, my friend. First thing that I like to do is write down a script. So this is a little notebook that I have, and this is the script for the most recent video called History of Macedonians Part 1 out of 10. There's a little spoiler. I'm actually working on Part 2 right now. I know I said I would finish it by now, but things happen in life, so yeah, you're gonna have to wait for Part 2 just a little bit longer. That's putting that aside. I actually really like putting any ideas that I have on a piece of paper, because you can make videos sort of like Samuel's Fortress type video where you just talk. You don't really have a script. You just speak from what you have in your head, sort of say. If you want to do that, that's totally fine. I recommend you do this way because you won't forget everything that you wanted to say, and I actually find it easier to read than constantly stutter when I talk or forget some things or going and but again, that's just what I personally like to do. If you don't have really the problems with that kind of stuff like I do, then you're good to go. But so script right here. Of course, before writing the script, you have to have an idea what you're gonna create. So I mean, if you're watching this video, you probably have some sort of plans what you want to do, but you really don't know how to start. So you're probably watching this. You research some sort of topic that you want to talk about, and you already have the idea of what it should look like. So I recommend you write it down. That's pretty much the first thing that you have to do. Once you finish with the script, you have to record yourself reading from the script, and I use this little microphone that I got. It cost, from what I recall, it costed about 4,000 Serbian dinars to actually dinars to actually buy this. It costs some money, but it's not terribly expensive. There are some microphones that are like super expensive, and I don't think you need them. Those super expensive ones, even these cheaper ones, are actually quite good because it will make the audio quality much better. In the super early days of PNM, actually back then it wasn't even called like it wasn't under that name. I actually recorded everything through a phone, the same phone that I'm using at this very moment to record this video, and I gotta tell you, it's not good at all. It's sounding really awful. You just constantly hear. I'm not over exaggerating. That's you heard my voice, but you also heard those, and it's not very nice. So get one of these and read it. So, and what I like to, and I actually even plug this in my phone, and when the headphones jack is supposed to go, and then I record it. Because the laptop that I have has only one jack, and that's only for the headphones one. I actually tried to plug in the microphone and see if it can record, and it cannot. This is an old laptop, but maybe it's because of that. So yeah, maybe you can plug it in directly to the computer and just use Audacity or something like that. But whatever, this one is not really complicated. So once you record it and you have it on your phone, you need to upload it to a sort of a website that hosts files, like say MediaFire. I use that one. You can also upload it to ordinary Google Drives. You just have to then access it on this computer that you're using, and download it to your hard drive. So once that is done, you will have to also convert the audio to an MP3 because it's going to be a M4A, and that's not exactly compatible with Audacity, and that is actually important. So once you can actually just go online on the internet, just type in on Google M4A to MP3 online, and you're just gonna get a website. So why is this part important with Audacity? I'll show you why. For some ludicrous reason, it took me a while to actually find a solution for this. So here's some sort of file that I have. This is the uncut. What I mean by uncut is basically all the mistakes that I make while reading the script, because I make a lot of them. I don't read some word perfectly, or I just miss something, I misread something, or maybe something in the background happens and I have to then do it all over again. So here is, well, hold on, this is, excuse me. Let's go try, let's try something else. So once you'll see what I'm talking about. You upload a audio, and it's gonna be a you're gonna get two different audios, one here and one below it, and they are connected, of course, but one is, you're gonna notice, louder than the other one, and maybe it's not really the best example, but here's how it goes. So imagine this one was smaller than this one. What basically means is that when you put in the editing program, or if you just listen to it, it will be louder on one of your ears than it would be on the other one. So that's why, even if you heard it in my super old videos, like the left side, or I believe it was left side, was louder than the right one, so it kind of had that disbalancing issue, and that is why you will have to basically split to mono, as you can, in this one, and then delete the quieter one. Then just click File and then Export Audio, and you're good to go. And then it will be balanced. They will be equally heard on both ears, and that's what you need to do. So once you do that, again, this is probably not the best example. When you record something, you will see here this little graph. One is gonna be not this wide vertically. So my apologies. I thought that this one was like that, but apparently I forgot. I actually already edited that. So you got that, and then I use a program called Shotcut to make videos. It's free, and it actually has all the good, all the good stuff. So you put the audio in here, and then you put the background footage. Now, when it comes to the background footage, you can have pictures, or you can also put like video footage as well. So when the thing about the video footage is that you will not have much of a problem with copyright issues. I get this from when it comes to Macedonia, I get this from Arhiva Macedonia, a YouTube channel. and you can even monetize your videos like I did. I think the only problems you're gonna have are like actual Western documentaries, like say from like I don't know BBC or something like that. Especially if it's a more modern day one, and the other and maybe like movies. Like if you're using too much of them, if you use short clips, then it's not really a problem. But then again, it depends a lot. So I'm just saying you don't have to worry much about it. So you get that, and then track operations, video track, track operations, audio track, and I actually have most of the time two audio tracks and two video tracks. So when you put one video like or even an image around here, so so let's say I put this one, and then I go to filters and I mute it. So it does not distract from my voice. This very important is that you put if you want to put an image over the background, you do it on the other one, the second one, V2. That's always how it goes. The V2 and everything above is also in this video above the other one. So you go to filters, and then you can go here and size, position, rotate, and then you can do all sorts of stuff. I'm not gonna make like a tutorial on how to use shortcut, because there's a lot of it and I just don't have really much time for that. So there's that. So and then there's the audio that I here use. Of course, what I also recommend is that before you start making videos, that you cut out all the mistakes if you have them while you read or misread something. And then once you cut it, then you can just go to export and then go here and then select MP3. This is actually important, so it doesn't export a video, a black image video with just your audio on it, and they just export file. That's an important part. That's what I recommend, and then you save that and then put that MP3 file over here, then you're ready to go. Of course, then some footage is like, for example, this this intro, which is basically nothing. You just cut it out, and if you want to be very precise, you can go here to pixels and just go to little, and here it is. So you see how that goes, and then you choose here, you cut it here, ripple delete. There's the ripple delete, which basically puts this entire track, not only deletes that part, but it also puts everything right of it to the left where it's supposed to go, if you know what I mean. So the other thing is that, for example, if you cut here and if you go right click, but if you press lift, then it deletes it, but this one stays right here, as you can see. So yeah, you will have to look up the footage you're using, because the better the footage, the better the end of the video is gonna be. So of course, if it's like, I found this like video on Archiva Macedonia about some sort of ancient theater, and I used it as a background. I thought it fit, so yeah, that's up to you. That's a little bit of how the editing goes. So I also have an intro, and an outro, and it's in a folder. I'm not gonna open it up. And this is Underground by Kevin McLeod. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce this one. This is the background music that I use, and I actually even have the one that cuts out all the silences between it, because I was lazy to constantly cut it, especially on larger videos. That's what I use for the background, and of course there's tons and tons of images you basically, I recommend you make a specific folder like this, and then just go with it. You know what I mean? So of course, sometimes you may forget something, but you can just pause it, especially if your computer is a bit better, and if the video is not like too big, then you can just minimize this. Go to whatever browser you're using and find whatever you're looking for. You know, pictures, screenshots, even more videos, whatever. You just excuse me. I recommend you do that. Um, it's just because you're gonna forget something maybe. There's a lot of like images, or you know what I mean. So there's that. But overall, I recommend before you start actually making the video that you prepare yourself with all the stuff that you are going to use in the video. Although sometimes there's some images that are like, you know what, I don't really need them, but I'm just going to keep them there because who knows, maybe in some of your future videos, maybe you'll use them. So there's that. And then you just get down to business. Once you get down to business, let's say you finish the video, you can then go to file, then export video. You can also export frame, which is a useful thing. And I also really like what I really enjoy is that I actually even make thumbnails, some thumbnails with Shotcut. So let's see, this one, I basically exported the frame and then I edited on the internet, and then I added the text with Shotcut. We add some good text. You can also just make it smaller and just move it around. It's very simple. Again, I'm not gonna make a video on how to use Shotcut or any sort of editing program because this is not the goal of this or video. But yeah, I'm just saying that you can actually make cool stuff like this, and that's how I make videos. So yeah, it will kind of take a while. You have an idea, you need to write it down, you need to record it, you need to edit it, all of that. It does take some time, but honestly, if you like watching videos, if you like even making some, I think it's gonna be totally worth it. Give it a shot. It doesn't have to be a super cool video or anything like that, because even my old videos were not good at all. But that is very necessary for the evolution. So I'm saying this stuff because there's some people that have been asking me, how do you make videos? I actually plan to make videos, but I'm not really sure how I'm gonna make it, if I'm gonna have time, if it's gonna be good, whatever, man. If you love videos, if you like making stuff, just go for it. Honestly, there's a lot of cringe stuff on the internet already, so you're cool, So don't worry about negative comments. Of course, everyone gets them, especially when we talk about stuff like this. So if anyone out there wants to make videos, I'm all for it. So I think that's about it. That's all I have to say. This is how I make videos, a little tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. I will continue to write the script that I should have finished some time ago, but once again, other stuff happens. Working a job, then doing some document stuff, going to some other. I was just busy, let's just say it like that. I don't want to get too personal, too private. So Thank you very much again for watching. I will see you guys in the next video, the regular one that's available for everyone. That's pretty much about it. PNM signing out.